Hey guys, it's Sonia Snowy White 79 here. Happy Thanksgiving! I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I had a good one. My plan went fine. This is the first year ever that I did get on the scale the day after Thanksgiving, just because I wanted to check in. And I was down, so I had a little turkey, I had a little ham, I took a bite of stuffing, which was really my first bite with any bread, because the stuffing we had did have bread in it. I took a couple of little bites, like I ate with my baby spoon. I took a couple little bites of mashed potatoes, I ate about half a deviled egg. Anyway, it went really well. Later in the day, when everybody else was having their second desserts, I did have a baby spoon bite of some apple crumble and a baby spoon bite of pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie, or I used to love pumpkin pie. Now, I've usually made, like growing up, that was my thing to do, was to make the pumpkin pies for my family get together. My mother-in-law made this one, and I don't know if it's the post-surgery or if it's just because it wasn't mine, but not so much. The apple crumble thing, that was not bad, the little bite of it I had. So, yep. I have a cold, or as my husband would say, I have shoppingitis. We've definitely been Black Friday shopping. Not a lot of sleep the last couple days. We went out. Now, I live in Iowa, so if I lived anywhere else, I probably wouldn't go Black Friday shopping, because I have tried Black Friday shopping in 3 other states, and it's just not worth it. But here in Iowa, we don't have quite as many people. So even when it's crowded, it's not really crowded. The craziest place we went was Kmart, of all places. But they had $4 mini La Loopsies, so I really wanted to get some of those. They opened at 8. We didn't get out till about 11. I put my daughter down about 7, so she had to get some sleep. But she really wanted to go. And I wanted my husband to go with me, and we didn't ask anybody if she could sleep over. So we let her get in a really good nap, and then we went. And so by the time we got to Kmart, they were gone. I mean, every little, like, the La Loopsy section was just wiped. And the only thing that was on sale was the minis. So I don't understand why the whole section was wiped out. But anyway, nothing. There were, I wanted to look at some earbuds. They did still have those. But I wasn't standing in the line, because it was insane for earbuds. Then I wanted to go to Old Navy, because $5 fleeces, yeah, that was right up my alley. And because I know I can wear their 2Xs now, I wanted to shop in Old Navy. I haven't shopped in Old Navy since high school, and then the women's side didn't go up to 2Xs, so I usually had to shop on the boys' side for jeans and stuff. And I still can't buy jeans in their store, but I can get tops again. When I first moved up here, I was 254, and I was in pretty decent shape because I had been Zumba-ing 5 times a week, and I could get into their 2Xs then, but now I'm back into them. So we went, the line outside of the Old Navy, it's in a strip, and it's Old Navy, and then there's 3 or 4 or 5 more stores, and the line was almost to the end of the strip. So it's like, okay, $5 fleeces aren't worth me standing out in the cold. So my daughter had a $10 Walmart card, left from last Christmas that she really wanted to spend. So it's like, okay, we'll run over to Walmart, and if it's not a madhouse, we'll go in and you can spend it. And Walmart was dead. It was like we had the whole store to ourselves. It was great. We got some really good deals there, and I won't say what they were on here yet because sometimes my baby girl watches my YouTubes and I don't want to ruin her Christmas. She did get to spend her gift card. She went over, what she picked was Twilight Sparkle Little Pony stuffed animal. Woo! I am pony sitting while she's in gymnastics. It was a couple dollars, like $12, and her gift certificate was $10, so we paid the difference for her. Then we were in Walmart forever. Like, I took a picture of her, like she had just given up and laid down on the floor. And so we asked her, and we went and got groceries too, because the store was deserted. And I asked her when we were getting groceries, I was like, okay, are we done? Do we need to go home? Or do you want to get some food and keep going? I just want a snack, Mom. I want to keep going. So we picked her up a snack, and we only wanted to go back to Old Navy, then we were done anyway. So we went over to Old Navy. There was no line outside the store anymore. Inside the store wasn't too crazy. So I went in and I did rack up on fleeces. I got some tank tops too, because they were $5. I went ahead and got extra larges, I think, so that they would be a little snug, to try to help with the jiggle control. I don't know that I'm ever going to be a fan of shapewear, but I don't mind wearing a tank top, and I don't mind it being a little snug so that it helps, just a little bit. So yeah, that was weird, guys, buying stuff for myself. I don't tend to do that. I did. Doug and Dory came in after they had their snack, and they picked out the scarf for me, and I really like it. I got Doug a couple things. Of course, I got her a couple things. And again, I won't talk about them here. Then we went home, and it was only like 4, so I don't think that was horrible. It kind of cracked me up. The people in the line behind me, there were some kids in there with their parents, and they were talking about how wrong that is, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, going on. We were in line. I was in line for 45 minutes to check out, so I had plenty of time to listen to these people behind me, because they were not being quiet and trying to have a conversation among themselves. And, like, right when we probably had 10 minutes left in line, Doug and Dory came in, because she had finished her snack and was getting bored in the car, and yada, yada, yada. So it just cracked me up that they had spent the last half hour talking about how wrong it is to have your child out shopping so late and blah, 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 and they would never bring their kid out, and one of their kids begged and begged and begged to come out, and their mom was like, no, and so then they were trying to compromise, and when will I be old enough, and blah, blah, blah. We're pretty non-traditional at our house. When we first moved up here, my husband worked second shift, so we just shifted our schedules. I mean, Dory was second shift. We would stay up till Dad got home and see Dad for a little bit, then we'd all go to bed. And now I'm second shift, and Dory's homeschooled, so it's not like she has to get up every morning, and she doesn't stay up until I get home typically, because she needs a little more sleep than that. But she's always gotten the proper amount of sleep, just not at the traditional hours. So it was just really judgmental on their part, I guess. They were not able to step outside of their box and realize that, hey, these people's lives might not be like ours. And she had like a 4-hour nap. She never takes a nap on a typical day. She's 7. So we made sure she was prepared, and we checked in with her, and I mean, she wanted to keep going. When we left Old Navy, she was ready to go home. And we did. We came home, we got some snuggles, we put her to bed, she went to sleep. I don't think we went to sleep till about 7, but and then last night we went out to Kohl's. But we left house at like 6, and we were home before 10, so that one wasn't bad. Didn't go overboard at Kohl's, which is generally a problem I have there. We're done Christmas shopping. I still need to get something for my kid's sister. If you're on my Facebook, you know I've threatened her with Kohl if she doesn't give me some ideas. So now, yeah, I guess the threat's on my YouTube. She's gonna get Kohl if she doesn't hurry up and give me some ideas. Because I do have to ship her gift. And I don't like to give gift cards. But there's a 10-year gap between us, so we're not... As she's gotten older, we've gotten closer, and I enjoy that. I hope that continues, that we get closer as we get older. We don't have a typical sister relationship because there's such an age gap, and I kind of regret that. Probably my fault, because, you know, I always just viewed her as a little pest, and she's not. She's a great girl. She's grown into a fine young lady. I'm very proud of her. Love her very much, and am enjoying getting to know her. I hope we become really good friends. I mean, I know I can count on her. She's my sister, but it'd be nice to, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having my best friend be my sister, so... Yeah, that's been my weekend. My plan went well. I have shopping-itis. Yeah, that's about it. I'm waiting for my daughter to get out of gymnastics. I have a sore throat, very stuffy, blowy nose, so I decided to not go in case I am contagious. I doubt it. It's probably just from, Thursday was gorgeous. I wore flip-flops, jeans, and t-shirt, and by the time 4 a.m. rolled around, it was not so warm and fuzzy anymore, and I did have on a sweatshirt jacket at that point, but I still had on flip-flops, so that's probably my problem. But anyway, guys, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope your start to the Christmas season is going well, and I will do my Thanksgiving tag a little later. Bye!